watching NZOWN today. We are talking to Darren Harkness from the new Telepathics.
Greetings. How are you, Aroha?
I'm good, thank you. No, I have to say, welcome back to New Zealand, because it's been some time since you've been away. What, a good 19 years now?
Yeah, something like that, and it's great to be back.
What have you been up to all this time? In a nutshell.
Right in there, eh? Music, mainly music, yeah. Some, all sorts of things, art and music mainly, yeah. But for New Telepathics, it kind of comes from the spacesuit days, but kind of even earlier when I was at school, I was really into experimenting with music in different ways. I loved artists like Sun Ra and Captain Beefheart, Ornette Coleman, kind of Left of Centre, The Residents, just strange stuff. But I did like normal music, like the Hendrix and the Who and stuff. And
normal music.
Yeah, well, to me that's normal music, you know, and Count Basie, Duke Ellington, whatever. But I like music from Indonesia, Africa, you know, Middle East, Sufi, you know, for me music's all the same thing. So I grew up playing piano and drums and teaching myself guitars, and for me it was all kind of the same really. I didn't really sort of see myself in a rock world or a jazz world or anything like that, or dub and electronic. So I just, you know, the last 10 years I suppose I've been trying to find my sound and what it means to write songs and improvise and bring it all together, have arrangements and have musicians and get them to do what they do to the music. So, you know, for me I'm still learning, still trying to, well, I'm happy, I love my music, that's the music I want to hear, so, but yeah, it's just constant development from way back.
I think that's the main thing, that you are enjoying what it is that you're doing. Now you've been doing what it is that you've been doing over in the UK for a wee while now. Who have you been working with?
Well, New Telepathics has been my main thing, though I have been playing guitar in a band called Seraphim, which is a UK-based guitar band. But with New Telepathics, my research agents, is the name of the musicians, they come from all around the galaxy, eh? The musicians, research agents are basically my close friends who are great musicians, because I record constantly. I'm a recording junkie, so in the last 2 years I've recorded about 200 tracks, and I can't expect the musicians to hang around with me all the time while I do this. So when I have shows or I know I'm about to record an album, I invite the research agents and we go for it.
Now let's talk about the EP, You Have Been Warned. How long has this been in fruition?
It came about pretty quickly because when I was last here in New Zealand, I met Jonathan Hughes, who works at the company This Year's Model, and Jonathan and I clicked, and he wanted to put out something, and I wanted to come back to New Zealand and play and bring the research agents down. So, yeah, so my plan was, the last 2 years I've been demoing lots of tracks and recording and getting things together, trying to make a nice album for New Telepathics. So I decided I'd record the album in New Zealand. So I'm bringing the guys down here and we're going to make the new album. But so the EP was really like an introduction to for New Zealanders to get a little feel of what New Telepathics is about. So it's kind of 7 songs and there's 3 videos on there, and it's kind of like some of my favourite home recordings, really. You know, just stuff I've been doing at home and at the Institute, and compiled a little introduction, really. Yeah, it's nice. I'm really happy with it, and so yeah, I decided that not only have some tracks on it, but put some of the videos on as well. Which you're playing Remember Fella, yeah?
Yeah.
So yeah, some of my videos and songs on there.
Now, people in Auckland watching NZOWN are actually going to be able to get a chance to check you out at an in-store very, very shortly. You want to tell us a wee bit about that? That's
Real Groovy Records on the 27th. It's Thursday, 27th of March, 6 p.m. Yeah, cool. So we're going to go to Real Groovy Records, and our drummer goes back on the 28th, so it's the day before he goes back. It's just cool. So we will treat Real Groovy to some New Telepathics on the 27th at 6 o'clock.
Make sure you check these guys out. Now, we're also going to check out the video for Remember Fella in just a moment's time, but this is something which is very much influenced by the whole Afrobeat kind of sound. I mean, that's what comes across to me. And of course, Fela Kuti, the legend. But what does the song actually make?
So it's a song of fun, and you know, you'll see we shot it in one shot. I had a really simple idea. I invited my research agents and friends, and the video was fun, but you know, it's serious as well. But generally, it's not literally about Fela Kuti, but it's a symbol of what he stood for and what it means to be an artist trying to make music or art in our times, really. It's not easy, is it?
No, it's not.
Yeah, especially, yeah, it's just not easy.
Well, look, let's check it out. This is a video. This is Darren Harkness from the New Telepathics. Thank you for joining me today.
Yeah, Aroha.
Pleasure having you. And here are the New Telepathics now with Remember Fela.
Thank you.